Hi and welcome to Animal Biology Practical Course 2. In this section, we will pay a virtual visit to the freshwater wetland ecosystem in Surrey Ecological Park in Incheon. Our aims for today are to get familiarized with the freshwater ecosystems in Surrey, to see some plants and animals present in the freshwater ecosystems in Surrey, and discuss some adaptations of these organisms. Let's look at the Google view or the space view of Surrey Ecological Park. To begin, let's show the location of Ghent University. Our school, Ghent University, is right here on the screen. And the seawater gains access into land from here in this direction, up north. And Surrey Ecological Park is here. Let's zoom in to see the features of Surrey from space. The seawater comes in and divides into three estuaries on the extreme right and two upper north on the left and on the right. And these two estuaries give way and give rise to what is referred to as Surrey Ecological Park. Within the Surrey Ecological Park, as you can see, the major estuaries give rise to the mud flat on the right and on the left. And on the side, on the two sides of the mud flat, you have the salt marsh ecosystem, which is in between the mud flat and the freshwater ecosystems. So right within the two mud flats that we have and the two salt marsh ecosystems, we have the freshwater, the brackish water wetlands. And as you can see, the seawater goes into the wetlands and mixes with the fresh water to create this beautiful ecosystem. Right here is the entrance of Surrey Ecological Park, and as you can see, at the entrance there is a bridge constructed that goes over the mud flat right into the Surrey Ecological Park. In the next slide, we will see the pictures and the visual visit to Surrey Ecological Park interland, or rather the freshwater or brackish water ecosystems. This is the entrance into Surrey Park. Freshwater ecosystem in Surrey is right at the center of the Surrey Park. After branching off from the mud flats over the bridge and into the salt marsh ecosystems, we are now at the entrance of the freshwater ecosystem in Surrey. Now let's go into the freshwater ecosystem. This is the bird watching deck constructed over the freshwater at the freshwater ecosystem in Surrey. From this bird watching deck, you can have comfortable view of the animals at the freshwater ecosystem. From the bird watching deck, we can see the black-tailed gull and the eastern spot-billed duck, brown colored, cohabiting peacefully. These are typical birds that are well adapted to swimming and feeding at the freshwater ecosystem. The following are the list of birds commonly found in the freshwater ecosystem in Surrey. These are the great cormorant birds. They are predatory birds. They are also called the great black cormorant. They feed on fish by diving into water to catch fish, and this is the reason why they are mostly seen drying their wings, because their wings are always wet after feeding. The Japanese cormorants are also present in Surrey. They are similar to the great cormorant. The eastern great egrets are predatory birds. They feed on fish, frogs, small reptiles, small birds, rodents, insects, crustaceans, and snails. They hunt by standing shallow in water, and they pierce through their prey with their bills. The grey heron. The grey herons are also predatory birds. They feed on fish, amphibians, small mammals, and insects. They stab their prey with their bills. They stand also by the shallow waters, waiting for prey. The eastern spot-billed duck. The eastern spot-billed duck, they feed on plants and insects. They are not predatory birds. They glean on water bodies and around water areas looking for food.
The following are some other non-predatory and smaller birds that can be found in the freshwater ecosystem. The black-tailed gull.
The Eurasian tree sparrow. The great teeth. The oriental reed warbler. The eastern yellow wagtail. The white wagtail. The Eurasian magpie. The brown-eared bulbul. The barn swallow. The meadow bunting. The vinous-throated parrotbill. The eastern crowned warbler. The common cuckoo. The oriental turtle dove. Some other chordatas that are found in the ecosystem include the water deer, the common carp. The common carp, or popularly known as European carp, Cyprinus carpio, are found in Surrey because they prefer fresh or slightly brackish water bodies. Brackish water bodies, as we know, are water bodies that are low in salinity, and they are found at the junction of seawater and fresh water. Hence, common carp survives there. Brackish water are what we find in the freshwater ecosystem of Surrey. The Japanese tree frog, Dryophytes japonicus, commonly found in Japan and Korea. Because of the humidity and general climate of the freshwater ecosystem, it's a home to numerous insects, and because of these, there are many spiders also living there to feed on the insects. Let's look at a list of them. The Chinese peacock butterfly, the Asian comma butterfly, the pale grass blue butterfly, the cabbage white butterfly, the brown praying mantis, the cone-headed grasshopper, the dragonfly, the honeybee,
The cicada.
the housefly, the Joro spider, Trichonephila clavata. Let's look at the plants that are found in the freshwater ecosystem. The common weed. It's found mostly at the sides of the water bodies in the freshwater ecosystem. The cord grass. It's commonly found in the freshwater ecosystem, especially on land. So, this is the end of our virtual visit